Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new Minecraft tutorial here in version 1.17. And today we're going to be building a really cool miniature castle using some of the brand new blocks including copper and deep slate. And if you're excited for today's video, make sure you drop a like on it so that YouTube will send out to more people, and make sure you subscribe if you aren't already. And let's get into what blocks you're going to need for today's build, and I hope you are excited. So the block palette for this build is everything that you can see right here. Now guys, please don't get mad at me in the comments, but I can't give you the exact amount of materials because some of the mods that I use to figure that out aren't out for 1.17, and I'm not about to go through and count them by hand. But anyway guys, let's go into the blocks you're gonna need, which is deep slate and cobbled deep slate. Well, this is normal deep slate and this is cobbled deep slate, and then you're also going to need some of this polished deep slate and some polished deep slate walls, and that's all of the deep slate you'll need. So after saying that a million times, you can go down in the mine and dig all of that up. And then over here you're just gonna need a bunch of spruce stuff, so just go chop down a bunch of spruce trees, get a healthy amount of spruce on you. We're gonna need some stripped and then some other variants of the spruce log right here, and then we're gonna need some of this copper right here, which is the waxed oxidized and the weathered. And you can make this waxed or you can just leave it however you want. I think it will weather as it goes anyway. And then here's a few of the miscellaneous things we're gonna need, such as chains, lanterns, and glass. It doesn't matter what color glass you use. I use black just because that's my favorite one. And then we're gonna use a little bit of white wool just for the flag at the very top. So let's begin the build. Now we're going to choose the left tower to work on first, and this cow is unfortunately right in the way. Excuse me, buddy. You're just going to have to move just for now. So what we're going to do right here is make a 3x3 of our cobbled deep slate. Now, guys, what we're going to do with the cobbled deep slate and the normal deep slate is it's going to be just randomized in here. So I'm going to do it as I go. You should probably do the same. But when I talk about using deep slate, I mean both of these combined, just randomly combined like this. As you can see, it just makes it look a little bit better. But what we're going to do is make this 3x3 shape right here, and not too tall, but go up 12 tall. So 3x3, 12 tall. I'll see you all the way at the top. With your pillar of deep slate and cobbled deep slate, what we're going to do is come down to the bottom with our spruce stairs, and we're going to do this shape right here. So normal on either side and an upside down one in the middle, and then another normal one on the very top. Now we're going to repeat this on 3 sides of the build. As you can see, the 3 sides I'm doing right here, but we're going to leave that side completely open because we're going to be attaching another part of the building right here. We're going to bring it up to the top, and I did have to turn off my shaders because 1.17 is not really optimized for the shaders yet, and it gets a little bit framey. So what we're going to do is move on from that and place a stair on either side of this all the way around, just like this on all sides, just leaving one gap in the middle for our stairs like that. And then what we're going to do is on top of the stairs is place a polished deep slate block on top of all of these stairs right there. Boom, should look just like that. And then we're going to grab a slab, if I can find it, there it is, and place it up here on that one above the stairs right there. We're going to do that all the way around, obviously. And then on top of the polished deep slate, we're going to put a fence on every single one of them, just like this. Super, super, super simple. And then what you want to do is just fill in this block right here with something temporary, like a deep slate. And we're going to be putting a flag on top of that, but I'm going to save that for the end. Now it's time to add in our windows. So come up here and go down 2 blocks and then break out the 3rd one and put an upside down stair like that. Break out 2 more where the windows are going to go, and then 1 below it for 1 more stair. And I accidentally placed a block there, I guess. And then we're just going to fill that in with window panes right there. And then we're just going to put a trapdoor right there on the top of that stair. Now, guys, you know what I'm going to say. Do that on 3 sides. This side, and this side. But once again, leave this far side open just as we did on the bottom. This tower is now temporarily done until we add the flag into the top. So let's go over here and let's place in a strip spruce right there, and then put a gap of 1, 2, 3, and place another one. And then on the front, we're going to give it a gap of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and place another one right there. And then as you can tell, we're going to put 1 more right there. You can then add in trapdoors, as you see right here around the base of the pillars. You don't have to do this, but it does help with the detail and make it look a little bit better. But moving on to the walls, we're going to line up the walls directly with this pillar right here. So we're going to come straight across and 3 tall. And then over here next to this tower, we're actually going to not do it right here. We're going to bring it in 1 and go straight across like that. On the back side, we will put it in line with this pillar and we'll go straight across. And then on this side, we will not have a wall. The wall will be the other tower on the other side. So hopefully this view right here will help you get a good idea of what you need to build. And remember, we're building this 3 tall, and make sure it's randomized with the deep slate. What we can do next is pop in a door. So find the middle block and break out all 3 of them place in an upside down stair, and then come on the inside and toss in your door, and then you can go ahead and walk out, and there you go, you got your door in. Nice and easy. What we're going to do now is go around and place in the deep slate one more layer high, as you can see exactly what I'm doing right here. Just simple like that. And then what we're going to do is a little bit strange, so pay attention. We're going to place an upside down stair facing that way and that way. Hopefully that's not too strange or weird, but hopefully you can come to grips with that. And we're going to do this on both sides, so boom and boom. On the front, we're actually going to do something like this. We're going to toss a flat stair just like that, and then we're going to alternate upside down, normal, upside down, normal, upside down, and all the way across we're going to do that. And also on the back, we're going to do the same exact pattern just like that. Boom, super simple, and we have a nice trim on the roof now. It's going to be a tight squeeze over here, but we have to place in some blocks for the roof. So we're going to put a stripped block on top of these upside down stairs, and then a normal stair on top of that. We're going to again do an upside down one on either side. Boom. Another block, another stair. And then what we're going to do here is try and place in an upside down stair just like that. A block. And finally, one more stair facing that way. It's going to be a tight squeeze, like I said, but we're going to have to do that again on this side in this same spot right here. With those two in place, it should look like this. It should look totally normal and super simple and hollow. So now we need to fix that and fill it in. So take your weathered copper right here and go straight across with that. And then once again, right on top of that, go straight across. And then we're going to come in one. And now what you want to do is not alternate, but make it completely random like this. Have a little bit of mixture in here, and then what we're going to do is go straight to the oxidized, the fully oxidized like that. And then finally we're going to do fully oxidized right there. Boom. Super simple. It should look like this. What we're doing is creating somewhat of a gradient. So let me do it one more time, just like this. We'll do both these full in that, and we'll do something like this, boom, and then all the way across in the oxidized. And that should be super easy. Do it on both sides, and then at the very top, what we're going to do is we're going to alternate and put a slab on every other block, and then on every other one that we didn't fill in, we're going to put a trapdoor. Super easy like that. I'll do a quick fly around in case that was too fast and you didn't catch it. If you need to pause the video, you can. It should look like this, guys. Hopefully you can get this down easy. To finish off the roof, we're actually going to break out this block, and this block. We're going to put a spruce block right there, a stripped one, excuse me. And then we're going to put a stair on top, as you see right there. And then a slab on top of that. We can also bust out that one and place in 2 glass panes right there to have a little bit of a window. And now that building is almost done. Now I want you to come inside and go all the way to the back where this tower is and just fill it in with the deep slate and cobbled deep slate just to have it, completely filled in so that the wall is not, holy. And there we go. We have that totally filled in, and now this side needs to be done next. In order to do that, we're going to come over here and place 3 right there as it's 1 block out from this pillar. And then we're going to go diagonally and place 1 and diagonally and place 1 on this side and make those 3 long as well. And then finally go diagonal and place 3 more just like that. That's going to be the framework and the base of the tower. And what we're going to do is bring this up 10 tall. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we're going to do that with all of these sides right here. And don't forget, guys, I'll say it again, this doesn't have to just be cobbled deep slate like this. Make sure you're mixing in some of the normal deep slate just like this. And what this does, if you haven't caught on already, is just adds a little bit extra texture, makes it look a little bit nicer, because otherwise it would be super plain and boring. So there it is, 3 by 3 diagonally, just as we said, and 10 blocks tall. Hopefully you got that. And what we're going to do is actually break this trapdoor, and in the corners, we're going to put a slab all the way around. Make sure you got that slab in the corners. And then we're going to do the same pattern on this side that we did for that tower. So 2 stairs like this, 1 in the middle, and then 1 on top of that, guys. Super, super simple, but effective design. That looks really cool at the base of the tower. So boom, only on 3 sides, once again, like I said, and boom, there we go. We got the tower in place, and it's time to go up here towards the top of the roof where things are going to get a little bit complicated, so make sure you're paying attention. So just follow along with the build. It's kind of hard to explain what exactly we're doing here. So it's a stair on either side and then 2 slabs in the middle, just like this. And right here, obviously we're not going to be able to put a slab, so we're just going to have to put one right there, and it is going to connect to that one. So just don't mind it, just ignore it, just let it be. And then again, a slab in the corners. So I'll do it one more time. Stair, slab, slab at the point, slab in the corners. Boom, boom, boom. Now, if you want to avoid this connection right here, what you can do is just take out that top slab and just leave it out of the build entirely. And then what we're going to do is put a stair on top of that, just like that. So you can just do it like that if you'd rather. But what we're going to do is go around on this very edge slab on all sides and place a stair. Boom, like that. It should look like this, and over here you should just have a floating one if that's what you want to do. And then on these we're going to put another slab just all the way around, just to give it a little bit of a lip. And there we go. Hopefully that was easy. I'll do a quick fly around in case you need a little bit of help, and that's what it should look like. We're going to grab our slightly weathered copper and go all the way around on the blocks right here, as I'm doing. Go all the way around just like that, and we're going to leave this one like this, but these other ones we're going to bring up one more. So the edges we're going to bring up one more, but leave the very tip just at that low block right there. Then right here we're just going to place a block and a block on top of that, and do that on all four sides as you would expect. And there we go. The tower should look something just like that. And what we can do now is switch over to the other copper, the oxidized one, and go all the way around just like this in a 3x3 fashion, and bring this up 3 blocks tall. So hopefully you have enough copper for this build. It shouldn't be too hard to get enough, but here we go, 3 tall, just like that. And then what we're going to do on top of that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and bring that up 1 more block tall. And then once again, we're going to go right here and bring it up 2 blocks and a third. Now, this is what the finished tower should look like, and I'm going to give you another second just to look at the shape, take a screenshot if you need it, because now we're going to move on to the trim that's going to go down here. So what you're going to need for is stairs and a trapdoor, and what we're going to do is this on all 4 sides. So make sure you watch this part 4 times if you need it, but I'm only going to do it on this one side. So we're going to go stair, trapdoor, stair, boom, lots of trapdoors on these flat sides, and then another stair, and finally finish it with a trapdoor. Now do that same trim on all 4 sides, just like this, all the way up. With all 4 of the little pieces in, I'm sure you can just call this trim or something. I don't know. It looks really cool, but what we're going to do is come to the top and finish it off. So 1 more copper block, a deep slate wall, a fence, and a chain or an iron bar, whichever you prefer. And boom, there we go. That tower is now done. We just need to add in some windows and put in the flag, and the castle is done. Starting with the windows, let's leave this 1 block gap at the bottom, and then up here, we're going to do this shape right here. Put 2 fences on top of those stairs, and then cap it off with 2 stairs and an upside down one, and then break these out, toss in your glass panes. I'm sorry, I don't know why I couldn't say that, but then we're going to do it on all 4 sides. So I'll do it one more time if you need to see it one more time. Boom, just like this, nice and easy. Pop out these and toss in the windows, and there we go. Now do it one more time on this back side. Also, guys, we're going to toss in a few lanterns. Just here and here would be good, and if you want them anywhere else, go ahead and just toss them around the build. Make sure you light it up nice and good. To finish off the build, guys, we just need to toss in a flag. So strip spruce log right there, and then 3 fences tall. On top of that, we're going to put 2 pieces of wool, and remember, this doesn't have to be white wool. It can be whatever you want. And then underneath, we're going to do 2 right there and 1 more, and then we're going to come back diagonally 1 just like that and place it super simple like that. Hopefully that makes sense. We're going to do that one more time, diagonal and down 1 just like that. And then what we're going to do is go diagonally across this way. Hopefully that is not too awkward of a weird strange shape for you. And then we're going to go underneath and across 1 just like that. Boom, that's what the flag should look like. I'll pause right here if you need some help, and then I'll give you a top view also. That's what it should look like. And I know it's a little bit complicated, but I'm sure you'll be able to get it. And with that, guys, we can put the shaders back on because your miniature castle is now done, and you can impress your friends with this. And I know it's not super spacious on the inside, but guys, I always get yelled at for not giving interiors. But what I would do is come on the inside and break out one of these walls. I think it's this one right here and this one here to get into this tower. And you can even place in a wall right there to close it off. And then you can have a little, staircase. Well, you can't really do a staircase here, but a little ladder or something to get you up on that side. And then over here, you can break out this middle and go straight into this tower, and you can place some things. What I would do is I just place a spiral staircase going up, maybe have something at the top like some lectern for reading or some storage or something. In here, you can have some furnaces or more storage, or dig down, make a basement. And in this side, you can go straight up to the top, where at the very top, you have your lookout where you can keep an eye out for any people coming in or anything on your lands. And this is just a really cool, simple, almost decorative build. I really, really like this build, and hopefully you do too. And if you did build it, make sure you send it to me on my Instagram, where I'll give you a nice shout out for making my build. Once again, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you're not, and leave a like on the video. It's been Lemon Slice. Peace out.